Second full day here in Key West, and it rained all night, it's rained all morning. It's 10:30, and it's rained all the way up till now. One of the crazy things down here is when you're on the main streets, you feel like you're in Key West or the United States. You go a block or two to the right or the left, but you go a block or two in either direction and you get into industrial shithole little areas that make it literally, you feel like you're in Puerto Rico or Jamaica or something. Here's another campground I'm checking out. Alright, it's only 1:24 in the afternoon, but I have some interesting things to share about today's stuff. While I was eating there, or when I pulled up, a lady put up on a scooter, an older woman, attractive. She turns out to be French and 57. Ends up coming on to me. We parked next to each other in the parking lot, and we're talking to each other as we were waiting in line, and when they asked to seat us, she offered to sit together. So we had a conversation all throughout lunch and everything, and then of course she's asked me if I like to dance, would I like to go out tonight, blah 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 blah. So here I am getting hit up on by a 57-year-old French chick. I was polite, because she was attractive, and she did have big old boobs. I don't know if they were fake or not. And told her, yeah, I would love to, that type of thing. She gave me her little business card here, and I really don't have any plans to go out dancing or do anything silly, but it was kind of nice to be hit on by a 57-year-old French woman with big tits. Parlez-vous français? But then it keeps getting better. Apparently, foreign women love me. I stopped at this place called the Sandal Outlet, and while I'm in there, I see these two women who are obviously... How do I know they're foreign? Their hairstyles, their clothing, and then when they spoke, it was Swedish or something of this nature, which I found out later on it was Swedish. So there's a short one with lots of freckles and reddish hair and a haircut like Miley Cyrus. She's cute. And then there's a tall one with blonde hair. It reminded me of Brigitte Nielsen from back in the day. The tall blonde one, Red Sonja, kept staring at me and giggling and smiling and doing her damnedest to make eye contact with me, which I'm not terribly used to, a girl being aggressive towards me. It's kind of the other way around. So at first I was felt awkward about it. I didn't know how to handle that. I was like, is she really coming on to me? What the hell? But sure enough, she was coming on to me. Because everywhere I went, she was just following me with her eyes and giggling and laughing like a schoolgirl. So I'm like an idiot. I see her taking a picture of her friend over by this display. I go and walk up and say, hey, would you like me to take a picture of both of you? And then the funny shit really started. The first thing out of both their mouths are, we're not together. I mean, we're friends, but we're not together. A lot of American guys think we're together. You know what I mean by together? I said, yes, I know what you mean by... She was like, yeah, we're not together. And now they're both giggling and laughing like little schoolgirls. And I feel like, man, some serious shit could probably go down right here, definitely tonight. So we sit there and we kind of talk and chat for a little bit, and their last night in town is tonight, yaka yaka yaka. So we swapped our information and went about. And then, to add even more craziness to it, I'm buying a pair of shoes, and it's like buy one, get one half off. And I didn't need a second pair, but the half off part. So as I'm debating on which shoes to get, this gay guy walks by me who works there, and he stops. He says, you don't want to get both shoes, do you? I said, no, I kind of really don't. He says, well, if you get just one pair, it's 25% off that one pair. And I'm like, oh my God, you just saved me a ton of money. Yes, I'm going to do that. So, of course, he insists on carrying my shoes up to the register for me and ringing me up personally, even when it's some women behind the counter. He tells them, oh, no, I got it. And then he spends the time flirting. So me being the cheap bastard whore slut that I am, I flirt back. And as he's ringing me up, I said, man, there's not like an extra 20% coupon or anything back there, is there? He does one of those look over his shoulders to see where those women are, and then he gives me another 15%, I think it was, discount off the top of those shoes already. So of course the whole time though, he's asking me, where are you staying? How long are you in town? Do you like to party? Do you like to dance? I'm like, ugh. Why is everybody asking if I like to fucking dance? I don't like to fucking dance. So then the silly son of a bitch follows me outside and follows me to my truck and talking to me and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I can't get rid of this Klingon, right? But I get to the car, and I got a bunch of trash in here, so I kind of gather up all my trash. I didn't want to be a rude dick to this guy, especially after the discount he just gave me. So I'm walking back up to go throw my trash in the trash. So I'm going to throw it away in the trash can that's in front of the front door. He walks all the way back up to me to do that. He then opens the lid for me to put my trash in, and inside is a purse. And I said, hey, I wonder if somebody got their purse stolen, and they took their wallet stuff out, and they shoved this purse into the fucking trash can. He's like, yeah, I wondered that too. So I said, well, hold the lid open. I'm going to pull the purse. I pull out this purse. It's a brand new fucking purse with a TJ Maxx receipt on it for like 45 bucks, and it had the original price tag of whatever. So I unzip the purse. Inside it's all the paper that comes in a purse, you know, to kind of keep poofed up, but also a bottle of Oscar de la Renta perfume. I'm like, what the fuck? This is a nice purse and perfume, for fuck's sake. I have no use for it. So I hand it to the gay guy and I said, hey, give it to one of the chicks you work with in there. Tell him you were thinking about them the other day and you picked this up for him. It's like, you know, do a little kiss ass, especially if one of those chicks is your boss. So yeah, he took the fucking purse and the perfume and headed on inside. So then I come back to the car, get in the car, and guess who comes around the building to see me? Sweet cheeks. Wanted to know what I was going to do. Total. At this point, I realize I have to kind of end this charade. So I tell him, a fib, that I'm on my way to meet my wife to look at a house. I wish I could have Snapchat the look on his face when I said that. But it didn't end there. He left. I lit up a cigar. He comes back around the corner again to smile. So anyways, let's recap. 57-year-old French woman, 2 Swedish women, 1 gay guy, and a found purse, and found... All of that before 1:30 today. Today has the makings to be an epic day. I should go buy a lottery ticket and sit on a beach naked somewhere and see what happens. Apparently I only attract gay guys and foreign women. I'm not feeling as high on myself as I was just a couple minutes ago. Alright, let's do some out-of-the-box thinking. There is a houseboat for sale. Let's call on it and see what it costs. We have a floating Thai Life restaurant. They are closed for their annual vacation. Well, that's stupid. Alright, it's called Some Beach. It's out of Port Aransas, Texas. I don't even have to call. The price is right there on it. $149,000. I wonder what $149,000 gets you on a boat like this. I want to see. I know some people have asked. I plan on taking all the snaps that I've done, because I've saved them, and putting them all together in one big Snapchat and then loading up on YouTube. And then title it like 30 days through Florida or something of this nature. But right now I've done 465 snaps. That's 46 and a half minutes. So obviously I'm going to have to make it like a part 1, 2, 3, and 4 or something. It should be interesting once it's done. Alright, so here's the front of this boat. I'm about to call on it right now and ask if there's anybody that can show it to me while I'm here. Looking at that picture of be careful of the manatees, I think that's code for fat girls from the Midwest. Just saying. Okay, so I just called on that houseboat, and it's got 2 200 horsepower diesel motors, yakka yakka yakka. Anyway, she's sending me over a bunch of pictures. May not look it, but the sun is finally coming out and the temperature is starting to rise. I was sweating my balls off just walking. I wish Snapchat could let you load pictures. So if you're curious like me, she sent some pictures. It's got a bedroom with a queen bed in it. It's got another sealed off bedroom with a queen bed in it. Full-size kitchen, full-size bathroom, 330 square foot of living space. Very intriguing indeed. I need to find the make, model, and year so I could look up this vehicle or boat and see what it's really worth. And see how much we can get down off that price. Hot and nasty tattooed bitch. We're gonna see if we can't get a picture of her. Well, she's driving in that Jeep, the doors off, and as she passed me, she was looking straight at me, and then I felt like a major creeper, so I didn't film her. Fuck! As soon as this light changes, we might be able to catch up to her, but you can see her leg there, and she's got half a tattoo all the way down to her knee. No such luck. I guess besides being fucking super hot, she's super fast, too. Wink, wink. I don't know if you can see in here, there's no damn zoom, but there's actually these houses on floating pylons or whatever out here. That's kind of interesting. Jesus Christ, Floridians, I continue to be vexed by these idiots who don't use turn signals. It's fucking an epidemic down here. That houseboat, I think it's destiny. You know what it is? It's called a Tucker houseboat. No shit, Tucker houseboat. I think we're made for each other. These girls wearing these little sundresses with no bras on, and by the way, her ass is shaking. I don't think she's wearing underwear, or maybe a teabag. God, I'm a creeper. So I'm faced with an uncomfortable truth here is I'm at a marina, and I got a big shit brewing. I don't think the restrooms are going to be clean here. Worst feeling in the world is like after you've been swimming and your swimsuit's all wet and then you have to go poop and then like sit on a toilet with your wet ass. It's just a nasty feeling. Me, I don't have a wet swimsuit on, so I should be fine, but there may have been other people and their wet asses on the toilet, so I'm really going to have to do a nice wipe down job with the paper. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you in suspense. I'll let you know exactly how clean that restroom and toilet was. My first strikeout, restroom. These facilities are no longer open to the public. Lovely. So they have this place called the Dry Tortugas National Park. You can see it, it's 70 miles off the coast. They allow overnight camping there. Interesting. A ferry over here is $170 a person, and then it's $190 if you want to camp out. That seems awfully expensive. And the entrance to this thing looks very sketchy. Let's go. Inside they just have a big model of this fort. Restrooms accessible from William Street. See that girl standing? That's where the restrooms are. Lovely. That is $445. Pretty cool, but not that bright. That one is $470. Again, cool, but yeah. $610. $724. I'm in the wrong shop. Oh, look how small these are. That's probably more my price range and budget. What a shame. It's a stormtrooper on a moped and somebody scratched his face off. Jackasses. Okay, so I had to walk through all this to find this little opening to get to this restroom. Jesus Christ, how can anybody ever find this place? Open-doored restrooms. Yeah, like I said, I'm not feeling good about this at all. Now that is an interesting boat. It's got an interesting shape to it. Lower seating, glass. Alright, time for some more badass shit. That is an actually wooden, pirate-looking boat thing. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually some wood rot right there, and there, and there. I'll draw arrows for you. Shit, you know what I forgot about? Ernest Hemingway has a home here, and all of his little polydactyl cats with the 6 toes. I gotta go find that shit next. Alright, let's face it, back home, you would not even walk into a place like this. But down here, it's probably the best damn seafood around. Who knows? And this is a little better. This is the front of Bose. Alright, so I just did a bunch of walking, looking at shops. So yeah, I bought a cornhole game. Just sitting over in a corner. I said, listen, that thing's just taking up space. Sell it to me at a discount. I told him, I said, I bet that's been sitting there for months. Nobody's going to buy that. Everybody here's tourists. So they gave me 20% off. Better than nothing, I guess. So this place is a lot like New Orleans. Parking, especially on-street parking, forget about it. So I've been driving around for 30 minutes trying to find a parking spot. Alright, I did find some parking, 30-minute limit. And there's literally like 400 shops and restaurants on the way to the museum, which is Ernest Hemingway's house. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Right across from Ernest Hemingway's house, they got this really cool tree with the lighthouse there. It's the Key West Lighthouse and Keeper's Quarters Museum. Here's the wall outside of his house. And there's his place there. Very cool looking. Yeah, it's very... And the entrance, and there's already one of the cats running there. Another cat over there. So it's $13 to get in there. I think I'll wait till Derek gets here, just in case he wanted to go as well. Your cute little Key West cottages, again, remind me a lot of New Orleans, but much nicer because they're kept up better. Okay, all bullshit aside, these scooters, they don't stop at stop signs. See that stop sign? And then they just go right on out in traffic without stopping once. Somebody is going to get killed if they haven't already. These turns down here in Old Key West, and I'm probably lost, but that's okay. Looks like there's a big graveyard coming up ahead. What if they got cool graveyards like New Orleans does? Well, guess what they do? The above ground mausoleums there. Obviously for the same reasons probably as New Orleans, the water table and being sea level and all that good stuff. I would love to take a Key West style home or even a New Orleans style home and build one of those somewhere in Kansas City if I decided to stay living there. Building one of those style homes in Kansas City would cost 3 times less than it would in Dallas or Florida or New Orleans for that matter. Alright, I was just driving and this yellow place is for sale with some papers out front. So let's grab that shit and take a look, shall we? I think it said it's a townhome, but I'm not sure. No, it's not a townhome. It says Townsend Team. Let's take guesses. I'm going to say like 1.2 million. Nah, maybe 800,000. So before I disclose the price of this home, does anybody want to take a guess? It's definitely more than 800,000. And it's more than 1.2 million. Alright, back here at the campsite, as you can see, the sun has definitely come out today. Water is looking good. Hopefully it'll be nice. Alright, here's the bar that I'm sitting at now, eating at. Sitting at the bar, and I'm sitting next to a young tattoo girl named Melanie. Alright, I'm in here in the bathroom taking a bunch of pees. So the Melanie chick, she wants to come paddleboarding tomorrow over at the RV resort. Should I give her my number?
Yeah.
Alright, you ready?
Go. Oh, you got 3 4s.
3 4s.
So keep those. You hit one more 4.
3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Damn it, fuck me. Are you a 5 and a 6? Bitch. Alright, now I get it. Yeah, check out your bike beforehand.
2 5s.
So apparently these people here have introduced me to, what's it called?
Shake of the day.
And you get to shake it, shake it, shake it, drop it down. So on your first shake, you shake your dice and you figure out you got like 3 4s. So then you got to shake it again, you got to get 4 4s and you get a free drink. Let him explain if you get 4 of them at one time. What happens?
It's 5 of them at one time. If you get 5, you get the money.
And how much money's in the pot normally?
Either.
$300 or $400 is what he said. So if your $1 investment gets you a shake and you get 5 dice, the same, you can win 3. So somebody just asked me who had a Ouija board wallet next to me. And that would be this one Melanie chick who has a Ouija board wallet. That is fucking insane. Okay, so the thing with this Melanie chick is a for sure thing, if I want to jump on it, but she's one of those hippie chicks that I talked about that you can almost feel the chlamydia. So based on the fact that she's a hippie chick in Key West and she's probably dripping with chlamydia, I'm probably going to pass up on it, but it's there for the. So the Melanie hippie chick that I sat there drinking with all night long, with her whole back is tattooed with an Alice in Wonderland theme. Her belly's tattooed, her legs are tattooed. She's a fact. Okay, so I'm getting ready to leave this bar, and I have some major fucking news. Some shit really most people just aren't going to believe. I'm going to have to prove it, I think. She's definitely a Key West hippie chick. As a matter of fact, she calls it the Keys disease. Cute. So anyways, her and her roommate that also works here, we're all hungry and said, hey, we're all going to go back and grill some hamburgers. Why don't you come to our place and mark this one down for the record books, people, but I declined. What the fuck? People who know me know I do not decline a for sure piece of ass. What? But alas, I did decline. So here's the bar. And I am leaving. I'm getting in my truck and I am leaving now to go back to the RV resort. And to prove it, I'm about 20-25 minutes from the RV resort, so when I get there, I will Snapchat myself to show that I did not go home with this girl. Yes, I know. I'm shocked and amazed myself, and I'm not 100% sure why I didn't, but a gut thing told me no. So my gut probably just overrode my penis and saved me from a penicillin shot down the road. So here I am in my truck, about to put the key in the ignition and leave. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I'm actually going home. Yay, me. Yay, common sense. I just have to tell myself over and over that it's right. I think the snap cut off, but what I was trying to say is I have to tell myself over and over it's the right decision to go home and just pass the fuck out. I think that's cause for a celebratory cigar. Of course, I look for any excuse to have a fucking cigar. Plus, I got like a 30-minute drive home, so whatever. You know, the main reason I'm not going home with her is I had people snapping me back saying, "Don't do it. Don't do it. She looks diseased. She looks dirty." Yay, Christian, you didn't stick your dick in a potentially diseased pussy. Yay. We're actually celebrating that right now. So, me and my penis thank you from saving us from ourselves, because we're clearly not capable of making our own smart decisions without. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Now this is some good shit.
I don't need my name in the marquee lights. I got my song, got you with me tonight. Looking like Texas, wailing on wailing in the moles. This success between Hank Williams' pain songs, Blue Belly's rain songs, and Blue Eyes crying in the rain.
Alright, I'm here at the RV park. I came in the wrong entrance. God dang it. Let's see if we can't get this gate open for us. I'm surprised I remember the code. By the way, there's like iguanas running around here everywhere. Like 2 and 3 feet long. By the way, that last song was Waylon Jennings, Lukenbach, Texas. And I don't know if there is a Lukenbach, Texas. I'm going to Google that shit. Alright, everybody, look at me. I am back at the RV. There's my tiki hut. And I am by myself. Kind of depressing, actually.